All right. First world problem. I had to stand up and go check out and see if the camera hit recording because my viewfinder, as you can see in the video version of the podcast, it's just dark black. And this is running the latest version of WatchOS released today. So there's that. Anyway, the viewfinder on the Apple Watch, I've used it a lot for photography when I take photographs of cars, and it's a hit or miss. Like most of it, I would say 2.7 out of 4 times it works. And when it works, it's the perfect tool. But when it doesn't, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Anyway, welcome to the Richie Rich Labs podcast, episode 3. I've been able to get these 3 done, and I just got done. It is 8:30, and I got done with a bit of content creation work that I needed to do because the grind is real. And so I wanted to talk to you guys real quick before the weekend hits on over, and I hope you had a wonderful work week. And I hope that if you're starting the weekend to just chillax, that you do that. Or if you're going to actually start working, then good luck. Keep the grind. Listen to all the episodes. There's only 3, but you know. So, my thoughts on today's episode, I wanted to share with you guys. First, Streaming Live Academy's daily article is The Quest for Pal World Early Access PS5. And a sip of my water here. Yes, Master Chief Piss. Keeps me going. So, Pal World, for those of you who have played it, you probably played it, left it, and think it doesn't have enough content. And for those of you Survivor players, you're probably still going hard because that's what you do. You survive. I wanted to talk to you guys not much about Pal World because my wife actually plays that quite a bit. She enjoys it. She loves it as much as her grind lets her, which is not much, but that's going to change. Mark my words, babe. It's going to change. You're going to be able to play Pal World all day if you want to. One day. Let's hope it doesn't die off. Like, guys, for real, I haven't played yet. I told you I was going to play Polytopia. I actually had a listener that messaged me and was like, yo, did you try Polytopia? It's one of my favorites. And I'm like, sorry, dude, I didn't. That's on me, though. That's on me. Kim's Convenience, Kim's Convenience, the TV show on Netflix, killer show. You need to watch it. I didn't know. It's like, I would say it's on par there with, in 10 years, I'm going to say it's like The Office. You know, it's one of those shows that you just watch because it's timeless. It just plays with reality and makes a comedy of it without actually being ridiculing reality in a sense, you know? It's good. Let me know what do you think in the comments. But there was this thing, guys, that I wanted to talk about. Lots of things I wanted to talk about, but honestly, it just, my head's kind of blank. Like, before I started the episode, I had a lot of things I wanted to get out there, but I feel like I'm hitting that wall. Let me know how you hit the wall. I notice I start to slow down. And I'm always thinking, like, here's the thing with me so my usual schedule, I wake up at 6. Go to bed at 11 to sleep because I run decently. I run good, honestly, on 7 hours of sleep. Anything below 7 hours of sleep, and I notice a degradation in mood and all that crap. I would say 30 minutes below 7 hours, I notice, I would say, I'm going to just... It's working, so for the next little 6 minutes, if you want to talk about how I analyze my sleep, I think at 7 hours, 100%, all day. I do that consistently. Then, if I sleep 6.5 hours, working out's harder, or at least the recovery of my workout is harder. But everything else is running decently smooth. Definitely at around 7, I'm starting to feel the tiredness. If I sleep like 6 hours, working out is like, bleh, like really, bleh. And I'm done by 7. I can feel that I need some caffeine. I'm Master Chief Piss, you know what I'm saying? Anything below 6, and it's a living hell. It's just like, I don't like it. It just feels weird. Like my brain's always firing. I don't know if you're one of those persons. Maybe you are the opposite and you kind of just blank off and doze off. And your brain just you're thinking, but you're not really thinking because you can't recall anything that you just thought. I, for example, as I'm talking to you, I'm avoiding diverting into. I can count 3 to 4 different topics about life and crap that I need to do that I wanted to that I avoid going into because it's not relevant to the episode, and it's one of those topics I didn't even want to share. So, it's like my brain's always firing in the morning. If I'm not out of bed, I'm still like the first few minutes. The reason why I lay there is I do fall asleep, but then part of it is that I'm awake and just so deep into my thoughts, and I'm thinking about so many different things, which is a tactic. If you suffer from this, here's the thing that's helped me in my mornings. Just don't, when you first wake up, don't tackle complex subjects, topics, trains of thought. Try to focus on simple stuff. Like I switched, thanks to my buddy, I switched my working out from the evening back to the morning. And so far, I'm liking it. It's feeling pretty good. I still wonder if tearing your muscles and pushing your limits is better at the end of the day when you are literally pushing your limits physically, or in the morning when you technically are not pushing your limits. And especially if you're into actual physical labor, construction, damn, how do you work out in the morning and then go at it for an 8-hour shift? Unless you're one of those crafty ones, you know what I'm talking about? Batos, ways, cuates, that you do on a 8 to 12 hour shift. But let's be honest, you're not working 12 hours or even 10. But you know what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, how do you do that? If you're a nutritionist, let me know in the comments. Teach me. I don't want to ask ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is going to give me a resume. It's going to give me an essay. It's going to give me 2-3 pages worth of stuff. I just want to know simple, human to human. You get bored of explaining to me. You know I'm going to get bored listening to you. ChatGPT doesn't care. ChatGPT will, you want an answer? Well, here's 600 words, and there's your answer. I don't care if you get bored, I don't get paid for user engagement, if you know what I'm saying. Well, retention, I guess, because engagement, you get quite a bit. Anyway, it's 7:45. I want to wish you all a great weekend. And play some Pal World. Play some new Fortnite season. I didn't get Metal Gear. I didn't get a Solid Snake, sadly, on Fortnite. It's just, I got to level 28, and then I got back into single-player games, I finished Dead Space, finally, the remake. Amazing. And then I played a bit of the God of War DLC. It's great, but it's still God of War, same gameplay, which is awesome. But, I got other games to play. I think I beat the first Spider-Man. Now I'm doing Miles Morales. And what the heck? Oh, Death Stranding. I've put like 40 hours into Death Stranding or something like that. It's insane. Like, Death Stranding really itches the itch for something unique and different. Kind of like Dune, I would say. Other than, oh, by the way, Dune 2, it's good. Like, it's really good, but I would say a cinematography level. And it does compare what's out there. It does a great job, in my opinion. I'm not going to give you spoilers. But it does play it pretty safe as to typical, in this discussion I was having it with my wife, and she kind of showed me this, and I agree. It plays it safe. Typical roles, things happen, destiny, this and that. It does have, in my opinion, some unique, compared to everything else, it's quite unique. And the source material, even, I believe it precedes Star Wars, but in my opinion, Star Wars is done, well, I gotta go in 30 seconds, but I believe Star Wars, and you're gonna kill me for this, I think Star Wars does a better job at generalize and expanding on the concepts. Dune does a great job, but it's more niche, it's more not as acceptable. People are not going to relate to it as easily or expand. But then again, the latest Star Wars stuff that Disney has released is just quantity went up and quality went downhill. But anyway, that's the episode for today. Have a great weekend. I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace out.